Hi, you guys, this is Miss Tao. We will be discussing one of your 5 elements of civilization today. Your learning target, I can describe the 5 elements of civilization. Here are the 5: government, religion, social class, innovation, and writing. We have touched base on government, religion, and today we will be talking about social class. So, what is social class? Social classes are ways in which people are divided based on their social, economic, or educational status. So let's take a look at some photos and have a class discussion. So in your chat box, discuss what are the jobs of this first photo and what kind of money do they have and education. All right, discuss this second photo. What are their educational status? What kind of money do they have? All right, in this last photo, in your chat box, type in what do you think their educational status is and their social status and what kind of money do they have. At the end of this presentation, we will, as a class, discuss where all 3 of these photos are on a social pyramid. Social classes are ways in which people are divided based on their social, economic, or educational status. So let's break that definition down. Let's take a look at social status. What is social status? So social status refers to a position someone holds in society or group. For example, let's look at Mr. Nike. What is his social status? He is a father, a husband, a surgeon, male, and a son. Economic status. What is economic? Economic is a person's social class based on how much money a person makes. In this social class pyramid, the upper class has the highest income. So in the United States, and it varies in different countries, the highest income is considered over 130,000 or more. Then you have your middle class. Average income for middle class in the US would be about more than 70,000 a year. Then you have your lower class, which is your lowest income, and anything lower than 70,000. But in between upper class and middle class, you'll have upper middle class. Then in middle class and lower class, you'll have middle lower class. Okay. So let's say Mr. Nike makes $100,000 a year. Where would you place him in this social class pyramid? Put that in your chat box. All right, based on the social class definition, let's take a look at the educational status. What does that mean? That means the level of education of an individual. So when we take a look at the social class pyramid, upper class means you're highly educated. That means you have a master's degree, a doctor's degree, and you have multiple degrees. Middle class is you have some education, some college education. Then lower class is high school or less. And when we take a look at Mr. Nike, He is a surgeon. So what type of degree do you think he should have? He has a bachelor's degree from UNC Chapel Hill. Then he has a Doctor of Medicine degree. Where do you think he is placed on the social class pyramid? Put that in your Google chat. Here are some social class pyramids that we will see throughout our learning. There are multiple kinds of social class pyramids. Here's one from ancient Egypt. As you can see, there's different tiers and different jobs. Then you have the Chinese, ancient China society. Then you have the ancient India social class pyramid. So based off on our 3 photos that we looked at the beginning, and now that we understand what the definition of social class is, can you guess where each one of these are placed in this social class pyramid? So let's start with this photo here. Based on what we defined and the photos and how they look in each photo, where do you think this couple, their social status, economic or educational status stand? Is it up here with upper class, middle class, or lower class? This one will go in the lower class. Then you have this one here. Based off on what you see, do you think that they would go in upper class or middle class? This photo, this couple will go in the upper class. And lastly, based off on this photo and what they are wearing, this will go in the middle class.